Now, I just want to give you an overview of how editing works. I'm going to tell you in plain terms what editing is, and then I'm going to now show you two ways you can edit. I'll show you in real time, of course, and then you're going to learn. From last class, we spoke about the other parts of editing, which is psychology of editing, how you should think as an editor, right? So nowadays, editing software has been made simpler over the years. With new updates added, we don't necessarily have to go through a lot of hassle to get a video edited, especially when AI is now very much in vogue. But what I'm going to show you now is something that most of you don't know, or maybe you know about it, but you really don't know how to utilize it. Why call it lazy when you can call it smart? The smart way or the fast way to edit, and then you just have some amazing stuff. And people will be like, "Bro, how did you do that?" You say, "No, don't worry, I was part of special editing class with Samuel Jonah." So you get. So let's get started. Now, video editing simply means two things. Video editing means adding cuts together. You are adding cuts of clips. So when you see any given video, when it comes to video editing, you see any given video, they are all clips matched together. So video editing simply means you add cuts together, and then you add effects, and then you add sound. Those are the three things we do when we edit videos: cuts, effects, and sound. It is very, very simple. Three things: cuts, effects, and sound. So I'm going to show you, right? So I'm going to take you into my phone. I'm going to be using Capcut. So before now, everybody has been prepared that you should have your Capcut. Can you share my phone screen? Click on new project in your Capcut, and then it lists your phone gallery, and then you pick whatever you want to use as your new project. I'm just doing the basics now. For those who have no idea about Capcut before, I'm just quickly showing you some things, and those of you who can already use Capcut before, you're going to learn a lot from this. Just follow, right? So just go into your phone gallery. I've created from mine, I've created, I think, two stuffs here. Where is it? I've created one for video Capcut. Now I have my stock videos here that I've downloaded just for the purpose of this class. So I'm going to select a few of them. Let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then add. Now I have them on my timeline. Can you see? I have them on my timeline. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So after doing that, so I'm now going to go through each of these things. The more you use the software, the better you get at it. You just have to spend time with it, right? So this is my first footage. There is a play icon up here. Just press the play icon, and then it starts showing what you have. So the first tool I would like you to master here is the split tool. When you select your video, this is your timeline. This is your timeline, all these ones. So when you select your video on your timeline, there is a first icon that you see here. It's called split. The icon is called split. I'm hovering on it. So you if you want to use your split, you are just using it like a razor tool to cut in between footages. So you can cut from here. Let's say I just want to display 2 seconds of each of the clips I've imported. Select the other parts and click on delete here. This is delete, and then the second one to select this, split, select the other part, delete. The third one, select where you want to cut it at, select the other half, delete. The fourth one, do the same thing, split, delete. The fifth one, do the same thing, split, delete. And the sixth one, do the same thing, split, delete. Okay, so we have all of it now is about 12 seconds. Like I said earlier, don't forget, I said video editing has to do with merging cuts and then adding sound and then adding effects. Okay, so what makes one video awesome compared to another video is how they use the sound and the effects. Do you get? So we've done the first part of the work. We've added cuts, we've merged cuts. Now that's the first part. So the second part is to add sound. Let's say this is a travel video, you are just trying to show different parts. The first one is a town or a city. Second one is also people moving about. The third one is a landmark in a place. The fourth one is a drone shot of a lake. The fifth one is drone shot of a beach, and then the sixth one is a shot of a city. The next thing is sound. So if you look at the task bar below, if you look at the task bar below your screen here, you're going to see edit, you're going to see audio, you're going to see text, and then you're going to see effect, overlay, caption, filter, adjust, sticker, AI avatar, media, aspect ratio, background, all these things. So you click on the add audio. There's an add audio under your stuff. If you can see add audio under your timeline, just click on add audio. Once you click on add audio, you look at the task bar below, you're going to see extract or sound. You see extract, beside extract you're going to see sounds. So click on sounds and then recommended sound. These are recommended sounds from Capcut. If you play it, you see this violin inspiration. This sounds good. This kind of makes sense. So this sound is good. Click on the plus icon and then it lays it under your video. This is the sound. So if I play my video, it plays with the sound. And then after that, if you notice, the sound I added, if I keep scrolling, the sound I added is longer than my video. So this is where the split icon comes in again. So you place it at the end of the video and then you select split so that you can delete the excess part of the sound. So you delete the excess part of the sound and then the sound and the visuals are now on the same line. Then you're good, right? You can choose to preview or play it through if you want to. If you want to, and if you don't, just proceed. So we've done the second thing, we've added sound. Okay, so how do you add effects? You select individual clips and then you apply effect on them. So now listen, click on the first video. This is the first clip. Click on the first clip and then you're going to look down on the taskbar below your screen. You're going to see split, you're going to see volume, you're going to see animation, and then you're going to see effects. That star icon, like magic wand. So click on the effects. Once you click on it, you're going to see video effect, body effect, and style. So come to video effect, click on it. Once you click on it, you're going to see all kinds of effects. Trending, this one is under trending. If you come to opening and closing, you're also going to see all kinds of effects. When you click on nightclub, you click on lens, click on light effect, click on retro, glitch, distortion, decor, screen, star, texture, motion, cartoon, edit, split, so many endless effects. Right, that's CapCut for you. You can really enjoy CapCut if you like to explore. All right, so for this first clip that we've selected, we want to apply effects to it. So all you need to do is look at any of these effects that you feel is good, and then you add. For example, for my first effect, I think I like the close up high effect. That's 1 2 3 4 5 6, the sixth effect here. If I select it, I think I like that one. So let's see. Let me select. Okay, okay, this one works. The zoom lens effect works. So I've selected the zoom lens effect. Let's see how it looks like. Let's see how it looks like. You see, it kind of zoom in your footage automatically. So you don't have to manually do that like you will do in some software. You just select effect and then it applies it on your video. So let's go to the second one. The same thing, click on effect, come to video effect, and then select, go through the effect and then select the one that fits best. So for this one, let's see which one should we go for. Let's go for the shake. Let's go for the shake. It's making it look like there's an earthquake or something. Yeah. So let's go for that. Mind you, I'm just choosing this effect randomly so that you see how it works. Okay. The kind of effect you use for a video depends on what is going on there. All right. So click OK, and then let's come to the third one, effect. Let's look at rotate snap effect. I like this effect a lot. Rotate snap effect. So if you play it, you see what it does. And then let's come to this lake stuff. Let's go to effect again. Video effect. So let's see what can we pick here. There's a sea of effect here that you can use. So let's see which one should we use here. Okay, okay, this one worked. This one worked. You know, CapCut works with network, so if your network is not strong, you may not really enjoy it. So let's go to the beach video now and select effect, video effect, and then I would like to use this mist effect on this beach one. Where's the mist? You can search for effects too if, yeah. And then the final one, let's pick an effect for it too. At random, let's just use this close-up eye. Yeah, so we're good. So we'll play our video from beginning to the end. Let's see. Zoom, shake, um whatever this is called, and then this, and then mist, and then zoom. Yeah, so that is the effect. So you have a lot of effects to play with depending on what kind of story you're trying to tell in your video. All right, so after you've done all this, what you're going to do next is finish touch. I don't want my sound to end abruptly like that. I really don't want that. So I want it to fade out. I want the sound to fade out. I also want the video to fade out. Do you get? So that will be the finish touch. Come to the end of your video, click on the last clip, and then you come to animation. Animation is after volume. Volume is after split. So we have split, volume, and then we have animation. Click on animation. When you click on animation, it's going to show you, yeah, this animation. Now we want to end the video, right? So you can see something here that says in. We have two types of three types. We have the in animation. If you can see here, you see in up here before you start seeing this preview of the animation, and then you click on, you are not dealing with in, we are dealing with out because we are ending a video. In is to start a video and out is to end the video. So select the out category and then you're going to see different previews. So click on the fade out. I want my video to fade out. I want it to fade out, like black to black out at the end. So you can see this, there is a red line underneath here. You can increase the duration of the fading out, or you can reduce the duration, but let's leave it how it is and then click OK. So if you play it to the end, you see that your video kind of blacks out at the end. So we do the same thing, not exactly the same thing though, but we do something similar to that for the sound. So you click on the sound itself, and then in the case of the sound, you can easily see it at the taskbar below. You see something called fade under. You see something called fade. Fade is beside volume. Volume is beside split. Split is beside sound. You see fade. Click on the fade and then fade out. We are going out. We are ending a concept, a video. So you just increase the duration of the fade out so that the audio, immediately you do that, it starts playing from beginning. So let's see the effect of our fade out. Scroll back to the end and then play it. Can you see it fades out? That's the sound. So you are doing two things. You are ending the stuff without animation, and then you are fading out your sound with fade out effect. So we are done with our video. This is your first CapCut video for those who don't know how to use CapCut before. It's straightforward. If you do this and you post, nobody will know this is your first time posting this, because, well, the CapCut has done all the work for you, right? So let's play from beginning to the end and see the results. Can I play it on at full screen? Okay, yes, I can play it at full screen. Yeah, so you've done your first CapCut video. Woo! How was that? How was that for you? Yeah. So before we go tonight, I'm going to show you. This is not the fun part yet. I'm going to show you the fun part, and that one is not going to take as long as this. In fact, as simple as this is the stressful part. I'm going to show you the fun part, and then it will take us to the next, a whole next level. A whole next level. So let me show you. Now, you are going to exit this place. So if you, once you're done, you just export. You can see export up here. Your export is right up here. You click on export and then your video exports. But then if you are not using CapCut Pro, you may not be able to export some effects, because you know those effects are really as you can see, we use some premium effects here. CapCut is very sweet to edit, but you have to, you know, have the CapCut Pro to be able to use these effects, right? So you may not be able to export your video without having a CapCut Pro. But if you want to export your videos without having a CapCut Pro, while you are choosing the effect, make sure you are picking the effect that does not have there's a diamond icon on each of these effects. So make sure you are choosing an effect that does not have the diamond icon. Not all of them have the diamond icon. For example, the zoom lens effect does not have the diamond icon. The backflash effect does not have the diamond icon. The vignette effect does not have the diamond icon. Just pick the effect that doesn't have the diamond icon, and then you'll be able to export your video freely. All right, so that's just the idea. All right, so let's go to the next method. This is the fun part. So I've come back to the home page of your CapCut. When you open your CapCut, this is the first thing you see. So instead of you to click on new project, Instead of you to select this one, new project where they here, don't ignore it. Come to the lower part of your screen, the lower part, the taskbar below your screen. I'm hovering on it right now. You're going to see four things: edit, template, library, and me. So what do you select? Go to templates. Oh boy, this is the fun part, guys. When you click on templates, you are going to see all kinds of templates that you can do magic. So let's click on this template. Let's see. Let's go to one, two, three, four. Let's try this template. Just click on it first and to play. Click on it. Can you see all these stuffs? Ju- I don't want all these videos. All these sounds should not give me copyright strike. Okay, so you can see what's playing right now on my screen. So you can actually do this easily. All you just need to do is click on use template. Once you click on use template, it's going to ask you to put in your own stuffs, and then Capcut does the remaining work. Now go back. Go back to the template. Before you use a template, study it, know what they used in the template, and then replicate. In this case, they use more of pictures, right? Pictures, 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 pictures. Almost throughout, they didn't use videos, they are pictures. So once you click on use template, you're going to impute pictures. You can see below your at that task bar session below, it's saying select 17 items. That means for you to be able to do that, exactly that template, you need to input 17 pictures. So you have different boxes with seconds timestamps in it. The first box says 3 seconds. Click on the box and then come to your photo gallery and select photos that you're going to add. So I have a photo folder that I can use here. These are photos. Where is it, sir? Okay, Pix Capcut. So I have a folder of. I don't have a lot of pictures here, but let me just use some. So I'll select this one. Um, then select another one. The third one, select. Just fill up all those spaces, right? Fill up all those spaces. Okay, I've filled up all the spaces. So what do I need to do? Press next. Once you press next, your magic starts. Let me know exactly at what point it stops showing. You can see it up to this point, right? It started from when you clicked next. When I click next, what next? Use template. When I clicked on use template, you can see, okay, it was when I clicked next to bring in my stuffs. Let me try it again. I think I'm trying to know what's going on. Let's see. When I press next and I clicked on next, loading effects. Just follow the rules. Once you do it from your own end and you click, it's like magic, right? Once you click, input your stuffs, and then you press next, everything just starts playing exactly as you saw it in the template. Everything you imputed into those stuffs, the images starts playing. So let's try another template and see. Now let's go back and try another template. The only way to get the best result is by making sure that whatsoever template you are using, match it. If there are videos in the template, replace, as you are doing your own, make sure you are replacing them with videos. If there are pictures, replace them with pictures. Let's try this first one. You see, as awesome as this is, you can actually input your stuff. So take notes. Let's go back. Take note, as the stuff, it started with a video. All these are videos. All these are videos. And then, is there any picture here? Okay, there are pictures at internet, but majority of this is video. So if you click on use template, just know that you are using videos, not pictures. So you go to your gallery, go to video. um let's just still use the same videos we used in my case. So select all the videos you have. I don't have enough videos to fill up this template, so I'm just going to keep clicking and re-clicking. Okay, I filled it up already. After filling it up, then I press next. Oh god, this is so beautiful, guys. You're going to see the result is going to wow you. Try and practice on these things. Practice with them. And if you really want to enjoy CapCut, I'm not going to lie. If you must enjoy CapCut, you need to get the pro version. The pro version, standard version, which is around 6K, 6.2, I think 6,200 or so. All right, guys. So I will be seeing you again. Bye bye.